My name is Dayalan Nayager, and I am Diageo's President of Europe and our Chief Commercial Officer. I've been with Diageo for over 12 years, and I've worked across Great Britain, global travel, and most recently, Africa. Before joining Diageo, I've held leadership roles across various functions at Mars and Heinz. Today, I'm excited to talk to you about how we are strategically shaping our global distribution footprint to support the long-term sustainable growth of Guinness. We are evolving our route to consumer, and we are making strategic choices on the most efficient and effective distribution model by market. By using a variety of distribution models, we are expanding our footprint whilst ensuring we are scalable and responsive to the most compelling growth opportunities. Our partnership model is a key enabler to our growth. It allows us to accelerate growth in existing markets and to enter new markets whilst avoiding large capex that was once required. This delivers financial growth with discipline. Ultimately, optimizing our global footprint is not just about efficiency. It is a fundamental lever for unlocking growth. It gives us the flexibility to scale, the discipline to invest wisely, and the confidence to drive Guinness forward. Before we dive into the various models, let's take a look at the broad breadth of our global Guinness portfolio. Our portfolio spans kegs, bottles, cans, and our latest innovation dispense systems, each playing a unique role in how we bring Guinness to life around the world. Guinness is a truly global brand, but what makes it remarkable is its deep local relevance. Whilst the Guinness name and visual identity resonate worldwide, we tailor our portfolio to meet our local consumer taste and preferences. The most striking example of this is the contrast between markets. For example, in Africa, Foreign Extra Stout, or Guinness FES, as it is referred to locally, is our largest format. Meanwhile, Guinness Draught is our largest format in Europe and the US, where the smooth, creamy pour is synonymous with the brand experience. Now let's talk about how we distribute beautiful Guinness across the world. Ultimately, we have quite a simple route to consumer with two distinct models. The first is our finished goods model, which account for approximately 80% of our Guinness revenue. This is a highly integrated route to consumer where we manage the majority of the supply chain directly. From the highly efficient and effective brewery at the epicenter of our Guinness network, St. James's Gate, we brew and ship finished goods to consumers around the world. This model serves many of our largest markets, including Great Britain, Ireland, and the US. It is well established and an efficient system built on relationships and resilient infrastructure. We also work with partners to distribute finished goods to many other markets. This approach allows us to tap into broader footprints and local expertise whilst extending our reach. Our second route to market involves local production under a license and extract model. In this model, partners brew Guinness locally using a unique Guinness flavor extract, also known as GFE. GFE is at the backbone of our asset-light model. It is a special ingredient that brings the magic of Guinness, taste and quality to consumers around the world. In markets where we have the scale and infrastructure, like EABL, we brew and distribute Guinness Foreign Extra Stout ourselves. Where an asset-light approach makes more sense, we collaborate with trusted local partners, and these patrons leverage their deep local knowledge to reach a vast number of outlets. Although both models are vastly different, they enable us to consistently deliver quality and efficiency at scale. You will need to elaborate on this next. Now let's dive into our largest route to market, finished goods. You heard earlier from Barry, Nuno, and from Laura about the exciting growth we are seeing in Ireland, Great Britain, and in the US. These three markets account for approximately 60% of our net sales value. Given the scale and the strategic importance, we have adopted a high-touch distribution model, managing most of the route to consumer ourselves. Across all three markets, we have exceptional capabilities and long-standing relationships with customers, and we believe that this is the most efficient and effective way to manage our route to consumer. Now, looking at our partnership models, we have two. The first is where we work with partners in leveraging their footprint to bring finished goods to the market. And the second is using GFE, the magic ingredient, to brew Guinness locally. We have established a broad world-class distribution network, which is individually tailored to each market. Our strong global network is made up of over 100 trusted partners. As you can see, in many cases, we work with the market-leading partners in each country, which gives Guinness the access to the broadest distribution. We believe this flexibility gives us a competitive advantage in driving Guinness growth. Across both partnership models, our partners have superior distribution networks, allowing Guinness to expand in existing markets and to enter new potential markets. Crucially, both models are asset-light for Diageo. This approach brings numerous advantages, including the enhanced flexibility and efficiency, and this significantly reduces risk. Most importantly, it requires minimal capital investment, far less than building a brewery, giving us access to greater capacity without the need to substantial upfront spend. Let's start with our first partnership model. This is where our route to consumer is built on the finished goods distribution and is mainly used in continental Europe. This model is highly effective for continental Europe, and through our partners, we gain access to extensive distribution in each market. Continental Europe represents around $100 million in annual sales, and currently we are in 12,000 on-trade outlets, and I believe that Guinness has the opportunity to win in 200,000 on-trade outlets. As I come into my new role, I see enormous potential for us here. The second partnership model is where our partners brew and distribute Guinness locally. In my time in Africa, we have accelerated and actively optimized our footprint. We refer to this as our asset-light approach, and it is primarily used in Africa and Asia Pacific. In Asia Pacific, our approach is clear. We are highly choiceful in how we go to market because in a region this complex, precision matters. From historic foreign extra stout markets in Southeast Asia to emerging draft strongholds, the region represents a mix of legacy and future potential through new draft partnerships. We have recently optimized our route to consumer in mainland China, Australia, and in New Zealand. We have partnered with Lion in Australia and New Zealand and with AB InBev in mainland China to produce Guinness draft locally. This strengthens our relationships and signals a long-term commitment of our partners. Our partners believe in the potential of Guinness, and we believe in their ability to deliver growth. Looking at Africa, back in 2019, we have shared a strategy centered around using our beer route to consumer to drive growth of our premium spirits portfolio in Africa. This strategy resulted in us merging our beer and our spirits distribution models across the region, as we believe there was a potential to leverage synergies between the categories. As the African consumer and our understanding of that consumer has evolved, we have adapted our strategy to reflect these shifts. Although beer and mainstream spirits can often coexist within the same distribution model, premium spirits needs a different approach. Operating a successful scale beer business is vastly different from what is required for a premium spirits business. Both these businesses have unique outlet universes, delivery frequencies, logistics networks, and require different sales capabilities. With the pace at which Africa is urbanizing, premium spirits have accelerated in key cities across the region. To capture this growth, we implemented a new route to consumer for premium spirits, which is independent from our beer route to consumer. With premium spirits now operating at an independent route to consumer, this gave us the opportunity to transition our beer route to consumer in many African markets to an asset-light operating model, aligning with partners who have the ability to manufacture and scale Guinness distribution locally. Over the past 3 years, we have transitioned our beer businesses in Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, and the Seychelles to an asset-light model. As part of this, we have made strategic decisions to sell several of our brewing operations when the timing and the partnerships were right. Our goal has been to secure strong value and align with the trusted local partners who can fuel Guinness growth for the future. We have pursued this strategy with confidence because we believe it is the right way to unlock growth for Guinness across Africa, and I will share early results from Cameroon and Nigeria shortly. Our continued focus on financial discipline gives us the confidence to believe that these decisions are the right ones, not just for today, but for the long-term success of Guinness. The benefits of our asset-light approach, combined with sharper management focus, fewer operational complexities, and rigorous capital allocation, give us great confidence that we are shaping the footprint of Africa that is fit for the future. I'd like to briefly share 2 examples of how our asset-light strategy in Africa has come into action. At the core of this approach is a focus on capital efficiency and allocation, and our ability to scale our brands in a way that delivers value to both the business and our shareholders. The first example is the sale of our Guinness Cameroon operations. We had an aging brewery with limited capacity that required significant capital investment. We know that it is not profitable or efficient to ship beer more than 500 kilometers from a brewery, and with just one brewery in Douala, it restricted our ability to distribute Guinness efficiently across Cameroon, which has a length of almost 1,700 kilometers. We sold this operation to Castel, who already had 5 breweries in Cameroon. Castel has proven to be a great partner and helped us turn around a 5-year CAGR volume decline of -3% per annum prior to the sale to now delivering growth of more than 5% by leveraging their broad manufacturing, distribution, and network. The second example is Guinness Nigeria. Before the sale, we operated 2 breweries in Nigeria, one in Lagos and one in Benin. Similar to Cameroon, we did not have the ability to distribute Guinness profitably across the country. In contrast, a significant competitor had 9 breweries, making it difficult for us to compete in a meaningful way. To drive Guinness growth in Nigeria, we needed to materially invest in CapEx. However, this would not have been the best use of Diageo's capital. Instead, we sold our 58% stake in Guinness Nigeria to Toloram, one of the largest distributors in Nigeria with vast local knowledge after nearly 50 years of operating in the country. Early results show that Toloram are proving to be an excellent partner. In the 6 months to December 2024, Guinness Nigeria delivered strong volume growth supported by Toloram's distribution network. In our asset-light model, Diageo is the owner of the Guinness IP and continues to benefit from the upside potential, achieving margin accretion while reducing our exposure to FX volatility and macroeconomic uncertainty. While the Guinness route to consumer consists of multiple parts, it is strategic and executed in service of delivering quality Guinness to our consumers. I've seen this model come to life in my time in Africa, and I am excited by the potential that it can unlock for Diageo. I'd like to summarize by leaving you with 3 key messages. First, by leveraging our range of distribution models, we built the flexibility to adapt quickly to market dynamics to maximize our reach in both mature and emerging markets. Secondly, our partnership model enables us to accelerate growth in existing markets with minimal capital investment. This enables us to use our resources efficiently and effectively. And lastly, our partnership model allows us to enter new markets faster by tapping into local expertise and established networks without the need for heavy upfront capital investment. We are confident that we are optimizing our global footprint to not only sustain, but to accelerate Guinness's growth in the years ahead.